Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. So many of you know the famous appetizer, spinach and artichoke dip. It is absolutely delicious, though not very healthy. Anyways, today we're going to grab those ingredients and create a pasta dish that's not only packed with a ton of flavors, but is actually healthy for you. We're talking a creamy spinach and artichoke pasta. And let me tell you, this pasta dish is filled with layer upon layer of so much goodness. It's all done using just one pan for a very easy cleanup. And the best part, it comes together in just 30 minutes. Folks, this is the perfect pasta dish for a busy weeknight or even for a relaxed weekend lunch. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's going to make you feel like $1,000,000. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. La Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella at home. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure to use coupon code on a fork during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by getting our ingredients ready. I'm going to drain a can of artichoke hearts into a colander and rinse them under some water. The size of the can that I'm using is 14 ounces, which is about 400 grams. Then we'll transfer the artichoke hearts over some paper towels, all in a single layer, and pat them completely dry. And then we'll cut each one in half lengthwise, and then each half in half lengthwise as well, for a total of 4 pieces from each artichoke heart. Then we'll grab 5 ounces of fresh spinach, which is 150 grams, and roughly chop it. I'm using fresh bagged spinach. As you know, I love this stuff because it's pre-cleaned and affordable. Of course, you can also use frozen spinach here. Just make sure to fully thaw it out beforehand and then pat it completely dry. And we'll also thinly slice 1 shallot and roughly chop 6 cloves of garlic. For the next step, let's start cooking our dish. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. After a couple minutes, we'll add in the shallot and garlic. And as you know, I like to mix these ingredients around continuously. That way they don't brown too quickly and everything evenly sautés. After 2 to 3 minutes, and the shallot's nice and translucent, and that garlic is beautifully fragrant, we'll add in the pieces of artichoke, along with 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, which is 2 grams, half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is half a gram, and season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Then we'll continue to mix this and saute the ingredients for a few more minutes. And remember to be gentle here, otherwise you can easily break those artichokes apart. After about 3 minutes, and the artichokes are lightly sauteed, I'm going to add in 3.5 cups of vegetable broth, which is 840 milliliters. You can also use chicken broth here, or even water if you like. Either way, link on how to make my homemade veggie broth in the description box below. And we'll turn it up to a high heat and give it a gentle mix. Once it comes to a boil, it's time to add in the pasta. I'm going to be using penne pasta here, which is known as macarrones in Spain. However, you can use whatever type of thick cut pasta you like. I'm going to measure out 2¼ cups, which is 8 ounces, or 225 grams, and add it into the pan. And as always, you don't have to mix the pasta around continuously, but do it every 2 to 3 minutes, that way it doesn't stick together and it all evenly cooks. After 8 to 9 minutes, you can see a lot of that broth has been absorbed by the pasta, but there's still plenty of liquid left. We'll add in the chopped spinach, and you don't have to mix it in there, just add it in a flat layer over the pasta. And then we'll place the lid on the pan and lower the fire to a low-medium heat and simmer this for another 3 to 4 minutes or until that pasta is perfectly cooked al dente. Important to check the package instructions and the pasta you're using, that way you cook it right on the money. After about 4 minutes, and that pasta's perfectly cooked al dente, we'll remove the lid and then the pan from the heat, and let it sit at room temperature for a few minutes. That way the ingredients can slightly cool. After about 3 to 4 minutes, and the pasta has slightly cooled off, I'm going to add in 1 container of low-fat plain Greek yogurt at room temperature. The size of the container I'm using is 5.5 ounces, which is about 150 grams. And you can easily veganize this recipe by using a plant-based yogurt. Then we'll season the yogurt generously with some freshly cracked black pepper. And like I've told you in the past, that black pepper brings out an incredible flavor in the yogurt. And finally grating the zest of half a lemon, making sure to avoid that white pith as it adds a bitter flavor. And we'll give it one final mix until it's well mixed together. And if you see that your cream sauce is too thick, you just add in some more broth or water in there, and vice versa if it's too runny, add in some more Greek yogurt. And for the final touch, we'll finally grate a kiss of cheese over the pasta. I'm using a Spanish Manchego that's been aged for 6 months, but you can use whatever cheese you like. Either way, check it out. Our 1-pan creamy spinach and artichoke pasta is done. Gorgeous presentation, heart-healthy ingredients, and all done in just 30 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. As always, folks, now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this tastes. First things first, I've told you in the past, there's something magic about these 1-pan pasta dishes. It has the starch taste in there from the pasta, giving it such a great flavor. As for the pasta, it's beautifully cooked al dente. The artichoke and spinach really shining through, and that Greek yogurt, that creamy goodness without the guilt, as we didn't use heavy cream. You saw this, folks, so easy to make, heart-healthy ingredients. Give it a try at home. Once again, perfect for a busy weeknight, waiting for a relaxed weekend lunch, next to a bottle of Spanish white wine. Either way, the kind of food that's gonna make you feel like $1,000,000. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Rob Haskins, Daniela Brandt, and Catherine Orwitz. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way we can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.